Beneath Australia's sun-baked exterior lies a secret capability. Enough freshwater and fertile land to support a population vastly larger than today's. This verdant landscape, visible here, stands in stark contrast to the continent's arid reputation, posing a profound paradox. This animated map pinpoints such abundance, often geographically isolated from major population centers. An isolation that begs the question, why does this immense potential remain so untouched? Australia's image is often defined by its parched interior. Yet this visual shift reveals a subtle, greener reality, vast regions that challenge the very perception of a barren continent. Early European explorers reinforced this perception. This archival map from the 18th century marks much of Australia's interior as unexplored or Great Desert, giving rise to the empty continent myth. Further solidifying this belief, this historical quote from Captain Charles Sturt in 1845 labels the land a vast, barren wasteland. Such pronouncements shaped a continent's destiny, despite what lay beneath its surface. This grainy reenactment captures the perception of early European settlers. An endless, dry expanse. The visual evidence seemed to confirm the narrative of emptiness. But modern science challenges this ancient myth. This hydrological map animates the Great Artesian Basin, an enormous reservoir of freshwater hidden beneath a quarter of the continent. This animated diagram illustrates how these aquifer systems hold and recharge vast quantities of water, silently defying the surface-level perception of dryness. Look closely at this pristine natural spring, fed directly by an unseen aquifer. It's a powerful, living testament to Australia's hidden liquid heart, flowing abundantly in the interior. Beyond water, this soil capability map of Australia highlights expansive areas of fertile, arable land. Much of it, particularly in the northern regions, remains underutilized or entirely uncultivated. This drone shot emphasizes the sheer scale of rich, uncultivated plains. What could this land produce if harnessed? It's a blank canvas for agriculture, waiting to be painted. This infographic dramatically compares Australia's current cultivated land with its potential arable land, even juxtaposing it against smaller, more populated nations. The contrast is astonishing. Now, observe Australia's population distribution on this map. Concentrated along the coast, it reveals a stark contrast with the newly highlighted, resource-rich interior. Few people, vast potential. This split screen amplifies the paradox. Bustling cities on one side, immense, empty, yet resource-rich landscapes on the other. It's a nation living beside its untapped destiny. If the resources exist, if the potential is so clear, why is Australia so empty? This central question drives our inquiry. After World War II, a hopeful Australia envisioned a different future. This montage of vintage photographs and newsreel clips shows politicians and engineers discussing grand visions for national development. The era of grand plans had begun. This newspaper headline from the mid-20th century captures the public sentiment, making the desert bloom. Ambitious proposals aim to transform the continent, to finally conquer its perceived emptiness. Perhaps the most audacious was the Bradfield scheme, proposed in 1938. This animated diagram details its vision. A colossal network of dams, tunnels, and diversions, moving coastal rivers thousands of kilometers inland. Overlaying the scheme onto a topographical map, we see the immense scale of the undertaking. This plan aimed to transform Queensland and the Northern Territory, demonstrating an engineering ambition unlike almost any other. Imagine this CGI reconstruction of a conceptual Bradfield Dam rising from the untouched landscape. It's a powerful what-if, showcasing a future that remained unbuilt, a testament to lost opportunity. But ambition faced harsh realities. This government report from the 1950s details the immense financial costs. Proposed projects required millions of pounds, resources simply beyond reach at the time. This rusted, abandoned construction machinery, half buried and overgrown, serves as a poignant symbol. It's a relic of dreams that withered under the weight of logistical hurdles and economic impossibility. This infographic lays bare the economic barrier. Projected capital expenditure for major water schemes dwarfed Australia's annual federal budget, illustrating these plans were simply beyond the nation's capacity. Beyond economics, political infighting stifled progress. This quick-cut montage of archival images depicts political figures arguing, highlighting deep interstate rivalries and conflicts over national versus regional interests. An excerpt from a parliamentary record reveals the intensity of these debates. State governments often objected to federal plans, fearing loss of sovereignty or inequitable resource distribution. Consensus proved elusive. By the 1970s, a new, powerful voice emerged: environmental awareness. This archival footage depicts early activism, protesting large-scale developments that threatened Australia's unique ecosystems. A new barrier arose. This slow shot of a pristine river delta highlights the delicate balance of a unique Australian ecosystem. Scientists began to understand the irreversible damage that these grand plans could inflict. This infographic illustrates the potential ecological consequences: irreversible damage to native flora, fauna, and existing water systems. The cost-benefit analysis now included priceless environmental impact. So, what was the true reason these ambitious visions failed? Was it simply too expensive, too politically divisive, or did ecology itself prove the ultimate barrier? The answer is complex. Today, modern satellite imagery allows us to reevaluate the empty continent myth. It reveals vast, healthy ecosystems alongside areas of resource potential. Painting a more nuanced picture than historical perceptions allowed, this image of a modern, sustainably managed farm in a previously barren region shows thoughtful resource use. It hints at a future where development can coexist with environmental preservation. Contemporary scientific reports like this one advocate for a balanced approach, resource management intertwined with sustainable population growth. The debate now centers on how, not if, Australia can thrive responsibly. The answer is not singular. This complex infographic synthesizes it all. A perfect storm of prohibitive economic costs, lack of consistent political will, and genuine environmental concerns, all compounded by enduring historical perceptions. This symbolic shot of an advanced agricultural sensor observing an empty, fertile field embodies the ongoing dilemma. We have the capability, but the interplay of these complex factors often leads to inaction. Modern satellite imagery, overlaid with animated graphics, powerfully demonstrates what could be. Irrigation and thoughtful development could transform vast swaths of land, revealing potential opportunities that remain largely missed. This hyperlapse sequence contrasts a desolate landscape with a vibrant, irrigated agricultural area, then back again. It's a stark visual reminder of the choice between potential and reality that Australia continually faces. With a current population of 26 million, Australia's future capacity remains a topic of intense debate. This comparison chart reveals a wide range of scientific estimates for a sustainable maximum population, highlighting a lack of consensus. Excerpts from current policy documents and political speeches reflect this ongoing tension. Differing opinions on population growth and resource use continue to shape the nation's trajectory. A diverse group of Australians in this modern urban park represents the people grappling with these questions today. Their choices and how they navigate these profound issues will define the continent's future. And so, Australia continues to guard its secret potential. The question isn't just about water and land. It's about what we choose to see and what future we dare to build. Australia's future is a choice, not a destiny. This grand, sweeping view of the Australian continent transitions from coastal cities to its vast, mysterious interior. What will Australia choose next? The canvas remains open.